Hello, everybody. It is March the 15th, 2020. This is Wrestleview Weekly. Hi, how are you? Is that good? Oh, that's great. I'm doing fine. My name is Doug Lackey, veteran columnist of Wrestleview.com and co-host of Wrestleview Live, alongside the effervescent managing editor of Wrestleview.com. Or is it the editor-in-chief? I don't know. He's an editor of some kind. Mike Tedesco is who I host that with, where we host all of the major WWE pay-per-view recaps immediately following them right here on the WWE channel, Wrestleview channel on the YouTubes. Whew. If you couldn't tell, it's kind of been a weird week. Hi, how are you? I'm doing good. Man, so much stuff. Where the heck do we begin? I think I know where we should begin. If you're in the chat room now, you say, wee! If you're not in the chat room, there's not a damn thing I can do about that. Let's see Andrew. I see Mashoon. I see Lewis. Dodger Ryan. Hi, how are you? I see Mickey. I see Mike. He does stuff. Mike Tedesco's in the chat room. Holy crap. Oh, there's going to be a fun one when he's live in there. I see Jamel. Yeah, sports have basically been canceled. Yep, they sure have. Shane says, wee! Who else is in there? Come on. You want to make yourself... Yes, Jamel, I saw you. Wee! Who else is in there? Come on. You will know you want to be known. Come on. Don't make me think that you're out there buying toilet paper right now. You better damn well be in the chat room for your own good. All right. On the show today, I think to say that last week was a very weird week is a severe understatement. So much to talk about when it comes to WWE, AEW, pro wrestling in general, and all of the madness that's been happening for the past 4 days, 3 or 4 days. Yeah. Let me see. I guess, here's the thing. This is a show about professional wrestling. And I understand a lot of stuff has been happening in the professional wrestling world that revolves around the virus that you've been seeing all over your timelines and what everyone has been talking about, whether it be on social media, when you're out in actual society, everyone is talking about this. My plan for this show is to try to take us away from all of that. You've been inundated with it. It's saturating everything you see. Randy in the chat room goes, wee! And so I wanted this show to be, a stress relief for you, to take you away from the insanity, from the anxiety, from everything else-iety, okay? Anthony in the chat room goes, wee! So, I guess first off, everyone has their own stories to tell and everything. I'll just go ahead and tell mine. Deanna and I went just running our usual errands like we do every Saturday, but there was just a different air about everything. We go to the grocery store, yes, all the toilet paper's gone, but the recycled toilet paper's there. All the hand sanitizer gone. Okay. All the pump soap gone, but there's plenty of bars of soap. Plenty of bars of soap to be had. Shit ton of laundry detergent. So you know what? Screw our clothes. We'll wear those dirty, but we got to damn well make sure that our ass and hands are clean. Right now, what's going on in my state of North Carolina, where I think we've now confirmed about 26 or 27 cases of this thing, it's not as severe as other states have it. Okay, and so, first off, I don't believe it's in my right to say how we should or shouldn't act. In my opinion, I think everything should be shut down, for 2-3 weeks. Everything should be shut down, but of course we live in a democracy and, not Italy or Austria or South Korea where everything can be shut down. So there's that. Okay. I am not going to it's really difficult for me to rant about it, CJ goes, wee! He's in the chat room. Look, the hype, the anxiety, the stress, and everything, this all could have been prevented. None of this would have been happening. None of this would be happening if we only had people of authority, of credentials, of responsibility, who could, talk us down, reassure us, and provide us with people, experts, to relay to us the information that we need as a public to be aware of what is happening. Here's what it is. Here are the symptoms. Here's how it can be prevented. Here are our recommendations. Here's what to do if you believe that you have it. That's what's supposed to happen. Instead, we were met with people who deny it, try to talk it down, that even put down and deny credibility to those people and organizations that are meant to reassure us and inform us. What are we left with? What we got right now, where everyone is questioning everything, cynicism abound, and so this is what we got. Jamel's saying, Doug, stop fantasy booking America. Grash says, wee! Oh, that wasn't good. Wee! There we go. Right now, everyone's going bonkers because everyone does not have control over the situation. Everyone's going bonkers because there is no control. They feel incredibly anxious about the unknown. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't. We don't know how long this is going to last. Could be a week, 2 weeks, could be a month, 2 months. Who knows? We don't know. But there's one thing we do have control over, and there's one thing that we can be rest assured can happen. I said before that America is not like all the other countries, and then, we are a democracy, and we can't just go full-fledged shut everything down. But because we are a democracy, we can vote for people to be in charge of our local government, our state government, and our federal government. And I really hope that everything that has transpired these past 3 or 4 days cements everyone's decisions, everyone's choices for who they decide to bring into office to represent, not just represent us, but to care for us as a community. But in the meantime, the other thing we can do is just be nice to each other. Don't be a dick. Okay? People need help, you help them. You don't hoard shit. You make sure everyone's got their shit. So, in the meantime, let's just all... Mike, I was told we'll be back in school March 30th, but realistically, probably wouldn't be until April 20th. Yeah. Schools here in the state of North Carolina are closed for 2 weeks, at least 2 weeks, statewide, mandated by the governor. And so everyone's going to be doing either remote stuff or they're actually on spring break. In the meantime, the business I do for my day job, where I am the office manager, circulation manager, and business manager for 2 racing magazines and a streaming network of racing content, there are no races. There's nothing to cover. And so, we're left with, what do? We do a bunch of human interest pieces. We do a bunch of historical pieces, that's all we're going to be doing. So it's the only thing I'm concerned about is my job. What's going to be happening with me? Am I going to be laid off for X amount of time? How's advertising going to be for our magazines and our stuff? We're expecting to launch a brand new streaming channel here in the next handful of weeks. Is that still going to go without a hitch? Advertisers for our magazines, are they still going to be around? Even the licensing and affiliate sponsors for our network and all of the production stuff that we do for racing footage for other networks, is this still going to go? So right now, that's what I'm concerned about personally for myself as my job, But I have faith that this will pass. Everything will be fine, in the next 2 to 3 weeks is what I'm anticipating. So, but again, the point of this show was I needed to get that rant out of the way. The point of this show is to bring some normalcy back, help us all enjoy life a little more, to not be so anxious about the unknown. So, today on the show, I'm of course going to cover last week's NXT and SmackDown that emanated from the Performance Center in Orlando. One show with people, one show without. So, yeah, if you watched Friday Night SmackDown last Friday, that was interesting, to say the least. Very interesting. Whole slew of news to go over, especially I would like to show you guys a timeline going through the week of just the news that we had on Wrestleview.com and how it slowly went from business as usual, here's the stuff that's happening, to nope, nothing's happening. So we're going to go over that. Changes to the milk carton. There's still people on the WWE milk carton that we have to go over. Lots of people off of it. That's for sure. Jamel just wants to know, did I stockpile his sources? Oh, I stockpiled. If you were on the Facebook and you're a friend of mine, oh yeah, Deanna and I stockpiled. We are ready for a 2-week quarantine. Okay, we're ready. We've got organic margaritas that we can make. I got a big handle of Jack Daniels. She got some organic vodka, organic. We got wine. We got beer. We've got everything to keep us covered for 2 weeks, at least myself. I don't know about Deanna. I think we only have stuff covered for Deanna for maybe 4 days. We'll see. You wouldn't know it, but Deanna can drink me under the table. Yeah, Deanna can drink me under the table. Sources. So, St. Patty's Day is Tuesday. But Doug, why aren't you wearing green? Well, guys, green screen. I don't want to be invisible. So, no, I can't do St. Patty's green or anything like that. And also, something that I need to level with you guys when it comes to my tastes of alcohol, I am not a fan of Irish whiskey. I don't like Jameson. I don't like real Irish coffee. I am not a fan of Irish whiskey. I love Scotch, but I'm not a fan of Irish whiskey. I just don't like how sharp it is, So that's just me. So no, I don't drink Irish whiskey. I'm not in the mood for Guinness. Not really in for beer. So really, we're just going with traditional Jack and Coke, as America as I can get, because I got to renew some faith in America. So Jack and Coke. Jack and Coke are the sources. We got the refill here. Got the extra Coke. Got some extra ice. What about Irish green beer? There's no such thing as Irish green beer. Irish green beer in America is just week and a half past age Miller Lite with green food dye. Don't do it. I can't stand. I'm not a fan of Irish whiskey. I just can't do it. Dodger Ryan, Wingstop and this show is going to be great. No, you're right. I still haven't told you guys what else is on the docket for the show. But first, I've got to get some things out of the way. First off, so last Sunday was the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. And the week before, we only had 3 matches on the card. We had to make 3 locks. You made them. But then the pre-show to the pre-show came up. I had a lot in me, sources, and made some changes to the more than doubled Elimination Chamber card that became. It now was 7 matches. 4 locks out of 7 matches. We went an abysmal 4-3. Yeah. We were doing so great throughout the year of only having 1 loss and maybe it being a lock. But this one, we went 4-3. Of those 3 losses, 2 of them were locks. So, yeah. You guys know what's going to be happening. Jamel's making meatloaf. Oh, that's so nice. I like that. I like a da meatloaf. Meatloaf, schmeatloaf, double beat loaf. So, as many of you know, whenever I make a prediction and I feel confident about it, I lock it. But when my confident, locked prediction does not come to fruition, we administer a shot of the Luna Azul Blanco tequila. This will now make 4 shots for the year. 2, oh boy. Yeah, we got to do it. We got to do it. I'm a man of integrity. I can't help it. This is what I do. This is what I get myself into. Thankfully, we're not going to be administering any tequila until, hopefully, WrestleMania. But we don't know what's going on with that right now. And that's going to be in the news for later. So, until then, there we go. All right, so break out the double shot glass. My Cleveland Indians shot glass. All right, here we go. There we go. All right. Jack and Coke was a good chaser for this one. Oh, boy. Acer. Oh, snap. Tequila action. Good luck, Doug. Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot. Okay. Damn. All right, just look at the bright side. We won't have to do this for another 3 weeks. So just look at the bright side. Just look at the bright side. It'll all be over with. Just take it down, and everything will be fine. We're disinfecting ourselves. That's what we're doing. Yeah. We're medicating ourselves. Making sure that everything works fine. Except for the liver. Except for the liver. Okay. So. You guys know the drill. You know what I always say. When I hoist this thing up and I suffer the consequences. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Here's to me not knowing shit about professional wrestling. Ah. Oh. Oh. Randy, Wrestleview Weekly. Watch a grown man treat his liver like a rental car. Yeah. Oh, come on. You think we're going to talk about professional wrestling sober? No. No way in hell. Besides, the people who do talk about professional wrestling sober, man, do they hate their lives. Okay. Forgot to tell you. After the WWE milk carton, I figured instead of what I initially had planned after the milk carton was, since we have no idea what's going on with WrestleMania, we can just go ahead and imagine that it's been suspended, postponed for 3 months. I think that's a fair assessment. 3 months. If WrestleMania was suspended and postponed for 3 months, how would we build our television shows to go around WrestleMania? For 3 months, do we keep the card as it is? Do we have some of the WrestleMania matches during the 3 months of television to have a brand new WrestleMania card? Or what would we book and program and write into 3 months of television in front of no studio audience? No studio audience. To maintain enthusiasm for this show. I thought about doing that. And then I thought, wait a minute. I don't know if everyone would want to hear me fantasy book for that long. I mean, you guys have a hard enough time with me talking about things for anything, period. So, instead, it dawned on me that we are all just flooded and saturated with all this virus talk. We need to have some fun. We need to be reminded how fun, how entertaining, and how stupid professional wrestling is. And so, I thought, let's watch one of my favorite matches of all time. If you guys haven't seen this match, you're in for a treat. Those of you who have been listening to me for a long time know what this match is. Okay, Mashoon asking, am I still doing the whiteboard? Hey, the whiteboard's right there. I haven't touched it. Not doing it. So, we're going to watch one of my favorite matches of all time. And it was a bitch trying to find it because YouTube, I used to watch it on YouTube a lot, and the Gestapo got a hold of it, and it's not there anymore. But I found it thanks to the Russians. It is from Japan, from the DDT promotion. The DDT promotion that just does the most ridiculous stuff. It is, and I know y'all know where I'm going with this. I know y'all in the chat room know where I'm going with this. It is for the KO Open Heavyweight Championship, or as basically their 24/7 title, Hardcore Championship with no weight class limit. Kota Ibushi facing off against the KO Open Heavyweight Championship, Yoshihiko. Yoshihiko is a beast in the ring. Yoshihiko is one of the finest technical wrestlers you will ever find. I am surprised Dark Overlord Meltzer did not give this match 6.5 stars, but he reserved that kind of rating for every Young Bucks match. Instead, Yoshihiko he should be in the Hall of Fame. I don't think he's retired, but he is a blow-up sex doll. Kota Ibushi, the little critter extraordinaire, versus a blow-up sex doll in Yoshihiko. If you have not seen this match, you are in for an absolute treat. If you have, live it with me again. If you don't and you're sick and tired of it, well, there's not a damn thing I can do about that. I'm here to try to make you guys happy and make you smile and make you laugh a little bit at life. And so that's what I thought we could do, is laugh a little bit at that. Fun times. All I got to say is Infinite Destroyer. Infinite Destroyer. Prepare yourselves. It is a wonder to behold. Okay. So I want to fly through all this stuff so that we get the depressing talk out of the way. Let's start things off with the first show that was held at the Performance Center, but this one had an audience. We will cue up the slide. Well, a nice little still shot there of Tomato Chomper with a Johnny Gargano leaping off of the makeshift, what is that, a ballast or the perch or what is that? I don't know. Andrew saying fun things are fun. You're damn right they're fun. I'm really just going to fly through all of this. Keith Lee defending his North American Championship against Cameron Grimes. Grimes wanted to do a wee, but he ends up in the loving embrace of Keith Lee. This was very romantic, you know. This looks very romantic. I know many of you probably wish that you were in this kind of embrace and Keith Lee looked at you this lovingly and said, yep, that's, I am. Lots of kicks, lots of things, big German suplex from Cameron Grimes, but getting the pin after the Big Bang Catastrophe is Keith Lee. It's kind of weird, the name of that, you know. But then from behind, Damian Priest whacking Keith Lee with the overdone beef jerky, Berkey jerky, beefy jeefy, smacking him with the Slim Jim. And so, yeah, this is what we're going to be getting. If there is going to be an NXT TakeOver Tampa, will be Keith Lee defending his North American title against Damian Priest. Yeah, that's what we're going to be getting. Then Double D, Dominic Dijakovic would come in and make the save and rush Damian Priest out and try to help Keith Lee, but Keith was not having any of that. spirit bombing him, sending his soul upwards, which now, instead of it being Priest and Lee, is now going to be a triple threat involving Double D. Okay. Sounds fine with me, I guess. Sure. Why not? Mia Yim versus Dakota Kai with Raquel Gonzalez in tow. The winner of this is going to be taking part in a 6-woman ladder match to determine the number 1 contender for the NXT Women's title. 12 women are going to be have matches to determine who's going to go against Charlotte Flair. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be Charlotte Flair. Maybe. If Charlotte Flair is going to NXT, it'd be Charlotte Flair. But we'll see. Your winner via pinfall would be Mia Yim with this one. Raquel Gonzalez, but then would get in the ring and chokeslam Mia Yim. Raquel Gonzalez is a weird-looking creature, to say the least. I guess I say that because for future ref Raquel, no more halter tops. Yeah, that's just me. That's just me. I don't know. She just looks weird to me. I don't know. I don't know what y'all think. Tomato Chomper walks through the parking lot. He's coming to the Performance Center. Undisputed Era is warming up backstage. Kushida versus Raul Mendoza for no reason whatsoever. Raul doing cartwheels and going off the ropes and doing the head scissors, and Kushida can do a cartwheel too. Little critters doing little critter things. Your winner of this match via submission, doing this weird-looking armbar thingy from the top rope, would be Kushida. Raul Mendoza off the milk carton, Jamel? No, Raul Mendoza was not on the milk carton. He was on it a couple weeks ago, but he had a match recently, so no, he's good. Kushida getting the win via submission on that one. Tyler Breeze and Austin Theory do a segment about stuff, but Tyler Breeze? Austin Theory talking to Tyler Breeze? In a segment? Tyler Breeze! Off the milk carton! Last time we saw Tyler Breeze was, I believe, he had a match against Jordan Devlin after Jordan Devlin had just become the new Little Critter champion, and this was to affirm that Jordan Devlin was a thing. I think we saw him last February, is what it was. So, yes, Dodger Ryan. Yes, absolutely correct. Raul Mendoza and Joaquin Wilde had a nice little program in 205 Live. And yeah, no, they are very good. And they tag teamed them up in NXT. But yeah. So Tyler Breeze off the milk carton. Huh. Rhea Ripley comes down to the ring and says words. Charlotte Flair shows up. She says words. The two fight each other. Charlotte Flair ends up putting the figure 4 around the ring post on Rhea Ripley. Yeah, so there we go. That's what we get. Finn Balor holds up that he's got a passport and he's going to go to NXT UK to poke fun at Volta and Imperium. Mia Yim is in the parking lot giving an interview when all of a sudden these two masked men come out with holding Raul Mendoza, and they shove him into an SUV. Now, I am fascinated by this, okay? I'm fascinated by this because AEW is doing this Dark Order thingy. I'm wondering what this is. And if, I don't know if they're lampooning from it, or if this is just a brand new thing. I'm fascinated by this because we have many luchadors in the WWE right now. Just list them. Raul Mendoza, Angel Garza, Humberto Carrillo, Lucha House Party. We have a lot of masked wrestlers going on right now, or luchadors in the WWE right now. I am incredibly intrigued by this. It is high time in the WWE to have a big stable. And I'm not just talking like 3 or 4 guys. I'm not talking Evolution or, something like that. I'm talking Nexus. I'm talking like 6 or 7 guys part of a stable. Whether they're dominating or not, it doesn't matter. But it's high time we have like not a Latino world order. We need this. Okay. King Cuerno? I'm not sure. Could be. I don't know. Maybe. King of Mystery himself. I'm not sure, but I'm fascinated by this. Very, very curious. Tegan Knox facing off against Deonna Purrazzo. Deonna Purrazzo? Purrazzo Jones. Tegan Knox versus Deonna Jones? Huh? Deonna Jones off the milk carton. Last time we saw Deonna Jones was way back. She had a match against, I think it was Shotzi Blackheart. Yes, Shotzi Blackheart back in December when she was trying to help make Shotzi Blackheart a thing. The Shotzi Blackheart that is not on the WWE main roster, but Deonna Purrazzo Jones is. So there you go. Tegan Knox would win via pinfall, and we will not see Deonna Jones for another 4 weeks. Tegan Knox is joining Chelsea Green and Mia Yim in this number 1 contender ladder match thingy. Undisputed Era makes their way to the ring, all 4 of them. Velveteen Dream appears on the TV, says words. Adam Cole says words. He's going to have a celebration next week of being the longest reigning NXT champion in history. And there you go. But until then, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly are facing Undisputed Era. I mean, they are Undisputed Era, but they're facing Pete Dunne and Matt Riddell for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Shit happens. But still, they get the pinfall. Your champions are still Riddle and Dunn. Then afterwards, the grizzled young veterans got involved. Yeah, so they're butting into this thing. Dodger Ryan saying he expected Deonna to be part of the brand that Chelsea Green was in. No, I'm imagining there's going to be a male tag team that's going to be a part of the brand. There is a younger tag team. I'm trying to remember who they are. That Robert Stone has been tweeting and Instagramming. So that's going to be the next thing you're going to see in his brand is a couple of young little critters being a tag team. And then Tomato Chomper and Johnny Gargano would do shit all over the NXT arena, including that little air raid crash thingy from the perch onto a table. So, yeah, that's what happened on the NXT. What did everyone think of the show? We will never know because we never did a poll. We just didn't care. There was a lot of stuff going on in our minds at that time. That was NXT. I just wanted to fly through it because you could see how much I cared about it. It's just been a weird week. It's been a very, very weird week in professional wrestling. So that was a WWE television show at the Performance Center in front of a live audience. So what about the WWE television program at the Performance Center that had no audience? John Cena staring down Bray Wyatt in his perky little man bun with empty folding chairs sitting in awe. This was a very weird week in professional wrestling. Started off, Sasha Banks and Bayley in a tag team match versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. They have a match, and then during the match, Asuka comes in to distract someone. I'm trying to remember who she beat up. She came down and hit Alexa Bliss and then caused Bayley and Sasha to get the win. And this is how we're going to insert the tag team champions, I guess, into the mix. I guess. This is a very weird show, and it was a very weird match. You could hear everything that everyone was saying. Triple H is on color commentary with Michael Cole doing the play-by-play. A lot was said about this, and it seemed like a lot of people enjoyed it. I half and half. Nafisa Dot says, wee! Triple H is a funny guy. Don't get me wrong. I mean, some of his, the commentary he had and everything was hilarious, okay? But there are some things that I just was not a fan of. Like making fun of someone in a promo or how they are in the ring or something like that. That's not the kind of stuff you want to poke fun at, especially on your Fox network that is expecting you to take it seriously. You can poke jokes all you want about how someone looks or how they act. You can do that. But Paul Levesque breaking fourth walls left and right does not exactly make for a healthy, odd broadcast. Okay? It really doesn't. Let's just bring this up. I don't know why Asuka was doing this. But yeah, Asuka coming down to ringside, beating up Alexa and sashaying back. I don't get it. There she is in the background, still sashaying. I don't... Is that a Japanese thing? I don't know. You know, I don't get it. I don't know. Roman Reigns doing an interview. Incredibly scripted. There you go. Kayla Braxton is backstage. She was supposed to be interviewing someone. Kayla backstage. Hey, Kayla! Kayla is backstage. She was going to do an interview, but then Cesaro pops up, and then Sami Zayn and Shinsuke Nakamura pop up, and they say words, and she shoos them away because, no, I'm not supposed to be interviewing you. I'm supposed to be interviewing the oddly and peculiarly sober Jeff Hardy. And there's Jeff Hardy. No makeup. Oddly sober. Saying words. Then Karen Borbin comes up. He says demeaning and alcoholic words to Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy, I've got a match against you, Baron Corbin. Oh, shucks. So we're getting Karen Borbin and Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy is now off the injury list. Yeah. Go figure. Daniel Bryan's backstage and Drew Gulak is backstage. By the way, the backstage area is full of equipment. Equipment everywhere. Ladders, ballasts, steel girders everywhere. They couldn't make time to put together an interview drape or anything. Or they couldn't, of all the places they interviewed them, it was in the equipment room is where all this crap is happening backstage. I don't get it. It doesn't take you long to put together an interview. Interview them in the seats. In the folding chairs. Something like that. Drew Gulak and Daniel Bryan are saying words backstage, and Daniel Bryan asks if Drew Gulak is still teaching. Up comes Sami and Shinsuke and Cesaro, and Sami says words, hey, I invited you to join me, but now you're wanting to join him? We're getting Daniel Bryan versus Cesaro later tonight. Yay. We do a replay of the Tag Team Elimination Chamber match that I totally forgot was chock full of botches from Kofi. Holy crap. Oh, man. Holy crap, was that full of botches. No wonder Kofi's not champion anymore. But after that, Miz and Morrison gloat and say words. We come back. Triple H is playing cameraman, pokes fun at Michael Cole some more. Then we get rumors about Rob Gronkowski joining the WWE and everything. And then sitting next to Michael Cole is Mojo Rawley, who can't keep a headset on. And he confirms that it is true that he has signed with the WWE, starts slapping Michael Cole around. Get hype, and Triple H doing the same thing. So, yeah, that was kind of funny. Daniel Bryan versus Cesaro. Daniel Bryan gets the win. All kinds of shenanigans happening around the ring. Jeff Hardy versus Karen Corbin. Jeff Hardy would get the win. Who Elias is sitting at ringside. He starts strumming his guitar, distracts Karen Corbin. There you go. John Cena comes out to end this show to talk about The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and it's a lot of stuff that I could go through, but no, it's a very good promo. Very, very good promo. So there you go. That's how the show. And Bray Wyatt shows up. He says mean, weird words, and then we get the weird laugh and The Fiend's face. There you go. Dodger Ryan unlocking Gronk's finisher is the spear. That's a lot of spears. How many spears does this company need? Goldberg, Roman Reigns, Edge, Charlotte on occasion, Bianca Belair. Everyone's doing spears. I think if I'm giving Gronk a finisher, just a good old-fashioned spine buster. Yeah, just off the ropes. Not an Arn spine buster where he has to twist, but just a good old-fashioned hoist him up and then tackle him down. Tackle him down. Or he could just do a shoulder tackle from the top rope. Yeah. Ebony's finisher should be a douche-like and eye poke. Yes! Just poke him in the eye. Yes! Captain Insano shows no mercy. Boop! I just love a good old just a thumb up. Boop! Poke him in the eye. I love that. What did everyone think of the show? 73% gave SmackDown a thumbs up. 73% gave SmackDown a thumbs up. And that's pretty much par for the course for SmackDown. SmackDown always gets a positive review because nobody watches SmackDown. Even though the ratings were up for the first time in 2 months, I believe. I believe that's the case. We're filling up the ice. We're getting more ice in this thing. Getting more ice in the sources because it was melting down a little bit. We haven't put the shot in it yet. Okay, so that was the TV. SmackDown is only a 2-hour show machine. That's right. Thank God. So yeah, that was the SmackDown. That was the TV. Okay, brace yourselves. I am about to go over the week that was of headlines, and you just see how everything just seemed to be running as business as usual, and then suddenly nothing's happening. So let's start this off on the 9th. Okay, let's just start this off on last Monday. AEW announces their main event match for their Blood and Guts episode that's coming up 2 Wednesdays from now. Okay, that's coming out in Newark, New Jersey. They're going to have a big ol' Teddy Long special 10-man clusterfuck, where it's everyone from the Inner Circle versus everyone from the Elites. Okay, sure. The official rules is probably it's going to be a steel cage match, or it's going to be a Hell in a Cell, or there's going to be weapons and shit involved. That's what they were looking at. Later on that day, we would also say that AEW was going to debut in New Orleans at the Lakefront Arena on May the 6th. So, yeah, more shows, more everything. So, yeah, typical news. Mars Candy Company and the WWE on that day on Monday expand their multi-year partnership to WrestleMania 36 and beyond. This would be the 5th straight year that Snickers and Mars are sponsoring WrestleMania. They are going to be doing, let's see, the spots for the new campaign will air on March the 23rd during Monday Night Raw and March the 27th on SmackDown. Third spot's going to air during WrestleMania on the on the WWE Network. So, and apart from that, they're expanding their partnership. So you're going to see a lot more Snickers in WrestleMania. AEW says they're going to debut in New Mexico at the Santa Ana Star Center on May the 13th. Man, look at all these shows that are going to be happening here. But then, Tuesday, a report comes out that the WWE is implementing a no-touching policy for autograph signings and backstage meeting. And there was a backstage meeting held by this, according to PW Insider. Over the weekend, WWE instituted a no-touching policy at autograph sessions. Sasha Banks put up a photo on her social media account of her wearing blue medical gloves, as well as of a fan, to prevent germs from spreading. At the big event in New York City, fans were told they could not come in contact with The Undertaker. Braun Strowman was seen fist-bumping fans, according to Fightful. It's not sure how long these policies will last, but it's a strong possibility it'll be throughout WrestleMania. So, yeah, so this is where it begins, is on Tuesday. Then let's keep going on Tuesday. AEW announces a policy statement regarding their events due to the outbreak. They state that their events are moving forward as scheduled. Company made clear that the safety and well-being of their fans, their partners, and their talent is a top priority. They will continue to monitor the situation as it is rapidly evolving with government officials, health organizations, and venue management. The company stated that they will update ticket purchasers should anything change and implore their fans to be good to themselves and others by taking preventative actions as recommended by the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention of the World Health Organization. So, Tuesday, no touchy, stuff's happening. New Japan on Tuesday cancels the remainder of their events through at least March the 21st, that is the end of this week, due to the outbreak. That is according to them via press release. Paul Levesque then received a new corporate title. His new title is Executive Vice President of Global Talent Strategy and Development. He was previously the Executive Vice President of Talent, Live Events, and Creative. So, instead of producer, TV producer, he is now the head scout, is what it is. He's the head scout. Kind of odd timing to be doing this. Also on Tuesday, the status of WrestleMania 36 is questioned and is to be determined on Thursday by Tampa officials. According to Ryan Bass, a CBS Tampa anchor, Jane Castor, the mayor of Tampa, was going to meet on Thursday to discuss canceling or postponing major events due to the outbreak. Oh, by the way, that Blood and Guts show and stuff, let's keep that on the back burner because last Wednesday, it's going to be Hangman Page and a mystery partner versus Jericho and Guevara, and we actually had that happen. So we're touting that. City of Tampa gets together. They announced that WrestleMania will still take place despite the spread of the virus. City of Tampa issued a tweet today on Thursday stating that the event is still planned to proceed on schedule at this time. People were directed to contact the WWE with any questions of a cancellation. Officials reiterated that they're monitoring the spread of the virus. And then Trump gives his address on Wednesday. You're going to have to excuse me here. I'm going to really have to refill the sources here. The sources, again, today are Jack and Coke. Oh, boy. Maybe splash that, because I'm going to be taking a big swig of Jack if that's the case. So, Trump's address Wednesday night was chock full of misrepresentations and lies. We have here as the headline, the U.S. suspends all travel from Europe, excluding Great Britain, for 30 days. This was a lie. There was still travel. Cargo was going to be banned from import. No, that was a lie. It was because of this that Trump caused an incredible panic amongst American citizens who lived in Europe. So, this is where the shit began that we're living right now, is with this. WWE then cancels SmackDown in Detroit on Friday, and the event would be held in the Performance Center, and it was. But what's weird is, so this report that WWE canceled SmackDown came from PW Insider on the 11th. But the following day, the WWE says that the show is still on. Full statement from the WWE. We have not canceled Friday Night SmackDown in Detroit. However, based on the current situation, we are putting contingency plans in place. The Florida governor, Ron DeSantis, calls for a ban on mass gatherings in the state over the next 30 days. While the governor does not have the authority to force leagues and entertainment events to cancel events, he is strongly urging the actions to help stop the spread. He calls for a ban, but you don't ban that. You hope for organizations to take notice and make that call. WWE officials reportedly, including Vince McMahon, are down in Tampa. Tampa's Mayor Castor will be holding a meeting with city officials, that was Thursday, to discuss large events in the city. Castor stated in a press conference earlier that they did not have to take immediate action on events like WrestleMania. Later on Thursday, okay, now it's official. Yeah, SmackDown is canceled in Detroit. They officially canceled it. WWE did. They make the call that they're going to do the show in Orlando. AEW postpones a Dynamite taping in Rochester. They postponed it all the way to July. And their Blood and Guts show that was going to be scheduled for the 25th is now off. WWE issuing a statement for the WrestleMania. While we remain committed to hosting WrestleMania at Raymond James Stadium on Sunday, April the 5th, we are putting contingency plans in place. What are those contingency plans? We don't know. AEW is officially relocating their Wednesday show today to Jacksonville. So says a report by them. And a March 25th venue will be announced. However, I'm not sure if that show is still going on. WWE is they issue a statement to investors over the potential impact of the virus. WWE reiterated that it has enough financial resources to navigate the challenges ahead. Areas where the virus may impact WWE's business include live event ticket sales and merchandise sales. The company also warned it may be directed to cancel, postpone, or relocate certain events. The number of changes is unknown at this time. The XFL shuts down the remainder of their season due to the epidemic. Fox Sports 1 suspends all production of daily studio shows, including WWE Backstage. AEW announces more schedule changes for Dynamite due to the pandemic. Episode scheduled for Milwaukee on April the 1st has been relocated, but will still air live on TV, on TNT. Dynamite in Milwaukee has been rescheduled for Wednesday, October the 28th. The Dynamite episode scheduled for St. Louis on April the 8th will be announced later. And a location will be announced later. Paige apologizes for missing last Friday's episode of SmackDown, saying that travel made it very hard for me to get there for SmackDown Live with everything that's going on, completely out of my control. I'm very sorry, but at least Bayley is keeping you entertained. Spit take meme. And finally, I've talked to Lewis. I've talked more about AEW in the last 5 minutes than I have in the last 5 months. That's true. Finally, from yesterday, Hillsborough County, where Tampa, Florida is, will probably pull the plug on WrestleMania if the WWE does not. Hillsborough County Commissioner Les Miller told Fox 13 News Tampa he is, quote, hoping Vince McMahon and the WWE make the call themselves, but a week from now, if they have not done that, then we're still in the situation we are in, and we will probably have to pull the plug on that. Hillsborough County Sheriff Chad Cronister stated the community safety has to come first. Cronister also said he commends every sports franchise for erring on the side of caution and hopes that the WWE follows suit, and that he doesn't ever want to see people put profit over public safety. Fox 13 News also noted that according to the WWE, canceling WrestleMania would put more than $150 million of economic impact in jeopardy for the Tampa area. Yeah. So. Oh, yeah. First off, that was a swig of Jack. So, my humble opinion, and very astute opinion, due to sources, WrestleMania is going to be postponed. WrestleMania is going to be postponed. For how long, we're not sure. Can they reschedule so that they have that stadium leased on a different day? Sure. Sure they could. But what about everyone else's travel plans? This thing is 3 weeks away. Your fans have made plans. Can they be changed? Hope so. But that's what we're looking at. I'm looking at this thing being postponed for 2 months. At the least. So then what does the WWE do? When it comes to their television shows, that means a lot of fluff. We are talking 8 to 9 weeks of fluff to keep WrestleMania going. But man, this is gonna be interesting to watch. Okay, I really hope the WWE does step forward and postpone WrestleMania, not cancel, postpone. Everything's being postponed. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. You can't cancel the Super Bowl. You just can't do that. The NBA can cancel their season. NCAA can cancel theirs, but you really can't. And if, in fact, they did, what are we doing programming-wise? What are we doing TV-wise? This is not good for when it comes to a creative and writing standpoint and trying to maintain the enthusiasm. It's going to be real. This is going to be tough. But we'll see. How stupid is everyone canceling? It's going to look good next month. It's fine. You don't want to cancel, just postpone. That's all you got to do. I don't know why whole leagues were canceling their seasons. You postpone them. Put a halt on them. Major League Baseball has halted opening day for 2 weeks. I got no problem with that. Opening day for my Cleveland Indians was going to be in Cleveland anyway. It was going to be canceled. It's probably going to be snowing. In 2 weeks' time, we'll see what happens. We'll just see. But on to actual news that has nothing to do with sicky talk. Buggy talk. Sicky talk. Nia Jax has reportedly been medically cleared for in-ring return. PW Insider says, I figured she's been medically cleared to return for a very long time. So, when will she be coming? I don't know. Sooner rather than later, I hope. But I don't think she'll be appearing until after WrestleMania, which may be postponed. So now we bring her back sooner. I don't know. WWE is filing new trademarks for Randy Orton and The Undertaker. They are Apex Predator, The Dead Man, and The Phenom. I don't know why those weren't already. I don't know. Oh, yeah, said it before, say it again. Rob Gronkowski signed with the WWE per all kinds of reports. He will be an active wrestler. An active wrestler. So I really hope the finishing move is either a good forward spine buster or a poke in the eye. The WWE held their first ever talent tryouts in South Africa. South Africa is where they made their first tryouts. They're going to be in May. There you go. Newest member of the WWE Hall of Fame was announced on Corey Graves' podcast, and it's the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith. That's why they've had his son on, the bump. So his son is probably going to bring him in. And finally, I know I always try to end the news with good news, but I've got bad news. Bang the gavel. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. Razar from AOP suffered a torn bicep, according to Wrestling Observer Radio, during the main event of Monday Night Raw. This is the second injury that he has incurred shortly after coming back and repackaging the AOP. Timetable for Razar's return looks to be about 6 months. We're looking at maybe around SummerSlam. Unless we see that this is not that severe of a tear, he won't be performing in the ring. He was the one with the one functioning arm a while ago. Yes, that's right, Ebony. So, here we go again. Here we go again with Razar getting hurt. Akam has been perfectly fine, but he's the one that's been taking the brunt of all of these injuries that have been plaguing these guys. I don't know. Don't know what to make of it. So Razar joins the list of injuries. They include, even though she's been medically cleared, we don't take her off the list until she appears. Nia Jax with reparative ACL surgery on both knees. She's going to be back soon. Jinder Mahal, ruptured patella. He'll be back around WrestleMania times. Whether that's now or 2 months from now, who knows? Lars Sullivan, major reconstructive ACL and MCL surgery. Won't be back until these times. The WrestleMania times. Xavier Woods and Ember Moon with torn Achilles. They aren't going to be back until SummerSlam. Kalisto, dislocated shoulder. He should be back sometime right about now. He should be good to go. Boa, torn rotator cuff and labrum. He will not be back until TakeOver SummerSlam times. Io Shirai with a knee sprain of some kind. We have no timetable on what's happening with her. Fandango, dislocated elbow. Should have been back by now, but he is too busy filming Southpaw Regional Wrestling Season 3. That's good news. And that's good news for all of us. So, those are the people that are hurt. What about the people who aren't hurt? What about the people who are perfectly healthy? What about the people who haven't been on TV for, say, 3 weeks? They end up on a very special list. A special list that has many new returning people. Many people who are there for a very long time. And ladies and gentlemen, we are 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away from the milk carton having tag team Hall of Famers. Oh gosh, you know it's going to happen. There's no reason that it can't. It's the WWE milk carton.
Oh, I got nothing to say. Yes, I washed my hands before I started walking. Where the fuck's the toilet paper?
Heath Slater. I think he's back for the 4th or 5th time on the WWE milk carton. We have not seen him since February the 21st, where he was in a match with Daniel Bryan, and we're forwarding the story that Drew Gulak knows things. So, yeah, that's the Heath Slater. I think this is like the 4th or 5th time he's been on the milk carton. Joaquin Wilde, haven't seen him since the February 19th episode of NXT, where he was in a tag team match alongside Raul Mendoza, facing James Drake and Zach Gibson, the Grizzled Young Veterans, all to prop up the Grizzled Young Veterans. Kona Reeves. Haven't seen him since the February 19th episode of NXT, where he was squashed by Keith Lee. He's had matches on NXT UK. Not really concerned. He's got work. Lio Rush. Haven't seen him since February the 19th episode of NXT, where he squared off against Jordan Devlin for the Little Critter title. He is too busy promoting his new R&B album. Rusev. Haven't seen him since the February 17th episode of Monday Night Raw, where he was in part of a Teddy Long special. Him and Humberto Carrillo versus Bob Lashley and Angel Garza. Let the rumors begin again about Rusev. Candice LeRae, haven't seen her since the February 12th episode of NXT, where she was in a match against Dakota Kai to prop up the program between Dakota Kai and Tegan Nox. No, Kushida had a match. He's fine. Akira Tozawa, have not seen him since the February 10th episode of Monday Night Raw, where he was squashed for the second time in a row to Aleister Black. The Revival. February 7th episode of SmackDown, where they came down to the aid of Shinsuke Nakamura, Cesaro, and Sami Zayn when Braun Strowman was beating up them. Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is they're playing people like fiddles online. They're playing people like fiddles, okay? I don't care what these guys do. I really don't. They've just got everyone in the palm of their hands of people who actually care what they're doing. February the 5th was the last time we saw Casey Catanzaro. She was in a match against Mercedes Martinez. She is on the milk carton, Casey is, because she's on the main roster. Mercedes Martinez is not on the milk carton because she is not on the main roster. Eric Young, haven't seen him since the February 3rd episode of Monday Night Raw, where he was fed to Aleister Black. Shelton Benjamin, haven't seen him since the Royal Rumble, where Bork Laser had him. Tamina, same thing. Haven't seen her since the female Royal Rumble, female edition of the Royal Rumble. I don't know. I don't know what she's doing. Vanessa Bourne, haven't seen her since the February 15th episode of NXT, where she took part in a battle royale to determine the number one contender for the NXT Women's Championship, and Taynara Conti was there too. The Big Show. Haven't seen him since the January 6th episode of Monday Night Raw, where he took part in a fist fight. I don't know. Fist fight. Basically, falls count anywhere, last man standing match at referee's discretion. Mustafa Ali. Haven't seen him since December 27th of last year, where he said a lot of inspirational shit on SmackDown. That is all he's been doing on Twitter, is saying inspirational shit. Ship him back to 205. That, or is that what these weird technical glitches? We didn't get any technical glitches on SmackDown involving an envelope and the little dots and the circles and the thing. I don't. Missing sister fisting, says Jamel. Jasmine Duke, haven't seen her since the December 18th episode of NXT, where she and Marina Shafir were at ringside during the women's title match of the NXT Persuasion versus Shayna Baszler and Whea Whipley. She's too busy playing video games. I don't know. All right, Titus O'Neil, we haven't seen him since the December 2nd episode of Monday Night Raw, chasing after the 24/7 title. This guy is too busy trying to solve the coronavirus problem in Tampa. WrestleMania rests on Titus O'Neil and what he can do for that community. Titus, we're counting on you. You have clothed everyone, given everyone affordable housing and free education. I mean, you have done everything for Tampa. This is your time to shine, Titus. Cure this nation. Heal our wounds. Wash your hands. Shane Thorne, haven't seen him since the November 27th episode of NXT, where he faced off against Mansoor, who we were convinced only wrestled in South Dakota. But he did it just that one time. So this is the one time we get to see Shane Thorne. The Iconics. Haven't seen them since the November 25th episode of Monday Night Raw. Hey, Kayla! You gotta be joking me! You call my journalism, eh? Haven't seen them since the November 25th episode of Monday Night Raw, where they were too busy. They were hawking shit for WWEshop.com. I miss them. Do you miss them? I miss them. All I'm tasting is Jack Daniels right now. It's good right now. It feels good to numb the pain right now. Ebony, you don't miss them? Well, that's okay. I mean, you don't have to like them. Don't have to. You can do whatever you want. It's America. You don't even have to wash your hands if you want to. Bo Dallas, haven't seen him since November 15th episode of SmackDown, where Curtis Axel, Drew Gulak were in the ring making fun of Braun Strowman. I don't know what's going on here. No clue. Aaliyah, haven't seen her since the November 13th episode of NXT, where Xia Li kicked her in the mush, broke her nose. We got pictures of a ketchup packet exploding all over her face, very seductively, mind you, and we have not seen her since then. 4 months with a broken nose. Your guess is as good as mine. Arturo Ruas. Have not seen him since the September 18th episode of NXT, the debut episode of NXT on the USA Network. He faced off against Pete Dunne to assure us that Pete Dunne is a thing. Haven't seen him since the debut episode of NXT on the USA Network. God, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. EC3. Haven't seen him since June the 7th of last year, where he took part in a big historical battle royale, the biggest boy battle royale ever in South Dakota on Super Showdown from Riyadh or Jeddah or Jordache or Bugle Boys or whatever the fuck that was in South Dakota. I have no idea what's going on. I say we ship EC3 to NXT UK. Ship him to NXT UK and have him be the Yankee everyone hates. I think that would be great. So, that's just me. He's too busy playing with a flamethrower on Twitter. Okay. He's having a lot of fun on Twitter. He's having fun on the Twitter. O.J. Simpson burned him pretty good, too. You ought to check that out. But next up, we are counting down the days. Primo Colón has not been seen since March the 26th of last year, where he and Sanity joined a security detail to keep Shane McMahon and The Miz apart from each other to build up to their match at last year's WrestleMania. We are 11 days away from when he's permanently enshrined into the WWE milk carton. This is a brand new pub picture, by the way. This is a brand new picture. He just got this like a week after New Year's. 11 days away. Can't wait because he will be joining his cousin, Epico Colón, who has yet to have been seen since Survivor Series of 2018. It's going to happen. The Colóns will forever be enshrined in the WWE milk carton. Who knows where they've been? Who knows what they're doing? They're doing something involving their father's wrestling federation in Puerto Rico. But can't wait. Can't wait. The Colóns present the WWE milk carton. The Shining Stars introduce the WWE milk carton. The WWE milk carton, brought to you by the El Matadors. No. Shark Boy territory is like 2 or 3 years. Yeah, when it came to TNA's main roster on their webpage, they never updated that. Never did. They had so many WWE performers that were in the WWE on their main roster page. So, that was the milk carton. I think it's high time for us to try to lift our spirits, get rid of some anxiety, and have some fun. Time to smile a little bit. So, I say once again, what my plan was for this segment of the show was to talk about what are we going to be doing with WrestleMania if it's going to be postponed for, say, 3 months. And that's what I think that's realistic. 3 months due to this thing. Looks like an evil koozie. Looks like the most deadly Nerf pellet you could find. Something kind of creepy about it, too. So it's because of this thing that WrestleMania could be postponed for 3 months. And my plan was, let's book WWE programming for 3 months, not altering the WrestleMania card. What are we going to do for 3 months of television programming? What programs are we going to do? What are we going to do to maintain enthusiasm? Also, bear in mind, yes, Doug, we could have pay-per-views, but we ain't got a live crowd for them. So, what are we going to do? How are you going to have shows with no crowds at these pay-per-views? Is that what you're going to be doing this entire time? Is that the Performance Center? That was my plan, was to book 3 months of WWE programming, taking all of that into account. But my brain started hurting. I was tired of reading about this damn thing. I was tired of everyone reacting to this damn thing. I was so sick and tired of it. And so I thought instead, we need to sit back and we need to enjoy life a little bit. We need to be reminded of how fun ridiculous and utterly how stupid professional wrestling is, especially when it's overseas. And so, I present to you, without any further ado, for the DDT KO Open Heavyweight title, Little Critter Extraordinaire Kota Ibushi facing off against potential WWE Hall of Famer and, at that time, current KO Open Heavyweight Champion Yoshihiko. A blow-up sex doll. You heard right. This is what you're going to watch. Backstory on this. There is a backstory here. So again, the KO Open Heavyweight Championship title in DDT is basically the 24/7 title in the WWE. It's hardcore rules, anything goes, okay? Yoshihiko here is flanked by a posse of about 3 or 4 other performers. One of them, I'm trying to remember his name, it's Something Dan. And his gimmick is he's a flamboyantly homosexual professional wrestler. It would never fly in America. But what you see here is the introductions are done. Ibushi and Yoshihiko are in the ring. Yoshihiko has been heralded by Hulk Hogan's theme song. And he's draped with all of these accessories. Okay? And we are going to start off this match where the referee has already patted down Kota Ibushi to make sure that, he has no weapons or foreign objects on him. And we are going to start off with at the beginning of the referee patting down Yoshihiko to find any accessories of violence. If you have never seen this match, you are in for an absolute treat. If you have, you know damn well why I love this. Stick around with me. If you're listening to this on audio, you got to watch this on YouTube to purely enjoy this. I'm very sorry. So, here we go. Kota Ibushi versus Yoshihiko.
これが不気味ですね。ちょっと待って。レフェリーチェックが入りますね。なんか出た。
Denshuko Dieno. Okay.
レフェリーチェックで何か暴発しましたね。玉切れだ。玉がなくなった。どうやって外すんだこれ。おい。
Yeah, Jim Cornette absolutely hates this match. I think it is a treasure. Got an alarm clock. What else you got? Wrench. It's got this knee brace. Ladle. Rolling pin. Cap gun. It's going to try to take off the utility belt. It's got a spoon in there. It's going to take off the rocket launcher. But he's got to take the arm off. But he can't do that because there's a traffic cone attached to the hand. There goes the rocket launchers. He's checking behind him. See? All right. So, you see, Yoshihiko here has got weights on his feet. And he's got Velcro on his hands. So that, here we go. Ichiban. Champion. The champion. Yoshihiko. Tossing more streamers. All right. And here we go.
ゴングが鳴っても不用意に動かない。
これよく刀剣とかであるんですけど、
You will never see this in America,
そういうことですよね。
and it's a shame.
しかも視線も合わせようともしますよね。
Absolute shame.
国王に視線を向けてますね。
まるで一撃のレイベンを彷彿させるような、
はい、あれで座ればレイベンですよね。さあ、イビス選手どこから入っていくかですね。
Yes, Lewis, this is
隙を
classic
伺ってるんですけども
fuck Jim Cornette.
と捕まえていく。
This is just fuck Jim Cornette. This is fun.
さあなんとかこれ中央に戻したい。
はい、ロックアップから中央に、ちょっと押されてますね。はい、イビス選手
Oh, that's awesome, Ashley.
さあ入れ替えていく。
Xantrix, this is what life has come to. Yes, this is what life has come to. I enjoy this.
油断ならないのが吉彦。さあクリーンに
All right, now that's sportsmanship right there. That's sportsmanship.
目を合わせませんね。はい。このやっぱチャンピオンにとっては挑戦者の表情が読めないというのは、
はい
非常にやりにくいんじゃないでしょうか。
表情がなければその気持ちも読めないですからね、心も読めないですからね。
All right, here we go.
さあもう一度組み
Collar and
し
elbow.
かし吉彦は軽くこの片手だけでイブシをあしらっていきます。ならばサイドヘッド
Oh,
ロック
side headlock.
はい。そのままグラウンドに持ち込んでいきますが、おっと
Oh, oh no! Oh, head scissors.
ヘッドシザース。
これ、真綿で首を絞めるような感じで、
はい
はい、グイグイ
Oh, Yoshihiko's the DDT champ again. Hell yeah.
イブシは
Yeah,
チャンピオンこれ基本に
Ibushi was very young in
この
this.
ヘッドシザースをおーっと倒立から
はい、
Oh, there we go. Got him again.
足をブロックを崩すわけですね。さあ、イブシ選手いいですね。容易に大技を出さずにこうやってじっくりと攻めるところがいいと思います。
Do you give?
まあこうやってね
Do you give Yoshihiko?
吉彦
Hiko, you give?
攻めを
Nope.
打った方が
Nope.
得策だと思いますね。
そうですね。
No, do you give?
とにかくね、イブシコータは、天然ではあるんですけども、
はい
この吉
He's
彦
keeping his hands taped together.
考えていたようで、
Oh,
とにかく
reverse.
何をして
Oh,
くるか
oh, reversal.
あー逆にヘッド
Ah, reversal.
まあこの辺で、吉彦選手得意のトラップヘッドロック一つで相手を立てると。
しかもきっちりとね、いわゆる頬骨、相手の頬骨を腕の高いところで
trying to get back.
ヘッドロックですね。
はい
Oh, he won't let go.
外しません。一度体ついたら決して外れないこの吉彦のヘッドロック。
象が踏んでも外れないと言われるヘッドロックですね。
Oh, man, he's got that on tight.
さあがっちりと決めていきます。
This is absolutely 6.5 stars.
これがイブシ選手
It's one of the greatest matches ever. I don't care what anyone says.
いわゆるそのクイックラックのスペースに近いようなね。
Oh, he's trying to get to the ropes.
与えていますねこれで。
All right. Now he's got to break the hold.
足が届きましたが
But he won't break the hold. He won't break the hold.
今タップしてましたね。はい。
Oh, you better break it.
レフェリーがロープをエスケープしてるのに吉木選手が
You listen to my count.
ですね。
クリーンブレイクはしませんでした。
You listen to my count. Ref remanding the doll.
離れたスタニラス・ラウス・ズビスコ対ジョー・ルイスのようなね、そういうの
All right, here we
で
go.
すよ。
彷彿させますよね。
2時間近くヘッドロックだけをかけ続けて、勝負が決まったという。
Rock versus Hogan, this match, and then Brett versus Stone Cold. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that's a good ranking. Yeah, it's definitely top 3. Definitely top 3. This is there in my. Whoa! Whoa!
さあ捕まえて。しかし。さすが
What is this?
ですよね。
Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Oh, he's on the outside! Watch out! Oh, watch out! Here comes Yoshihiko! Oh, shit!
6次元殺法。
封じましたね。
封じましたね。
Oh, no, Yoshihiko's on the outside!
さあ逆に
Watch your ass!
バラしだったイブシがバミューダトライアングル。
相手が6次元サップを出す前に自分の4次元サップ
I'm right now doing, yes, Xantrix, yes. Right now, if I have a 5, Orange Cassidy and Gentleman Jarvis is way up there. This is up there. Serious matches, John Cena, Rusev. Braun Strowman, Big Show, their first encounter on Monday Night Raw. Yeah, Daniel, that was a we. Those are 4 that I can think of right now off the top of my head. But this is in the top 5, in my personal top 5. And I'm sure I've got a Walter match somewhere in there, in the 5.
今までは軽量級ゆえにね、その技を食らってもダメージ最小限。
I'm trying to remember, there was a tag team match that Yoshihiko took part in, where Danashuko Dan was his tag partner. And I can't remember, the team they were against was Taka Michinoku and some other guy. And the some other guy had Yoshihiko down prone on the mat. The other guy went off the ropes and dropped a knee on Yoshihiko's head, exploding his head. The crowd went ape shit. Dan lost his mind, grabbed the doll, and tried to usher him to the back to get it reinflated. Yoshihiko returned to the ring dressed as the Undertaker with a humongous bandage on his head. I love Yoshihiko in DDT. I love him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's almost got to... Oh, he's not tapping. Oh, he's not giving up.
今自らの意思で右手を上げましたね。はい。まだやれると。
いやなんか今私吉彦の試合は何度か実況させてもらいましたが、吉彦のなんか心、意志というものが初めて。
All right, going for a single leg crab.
見られたような気がします。
そうですね。
負けたくないという。
負けたくない。つまり戦う心を持ってるわけですね。
Oh, he's got it.
いやでもこれは考えますね。
He's trying to talk to
スリーパーから今度はハーフボストンクラブ。まあとにかく吉彦は動かしたくないですからね。
trying to get him to the ropes.
ちょっと吉彦選手ね、左腕ですか、ちょっと腰に手を当ててますよね。
Oh, he's under the ropes.
だいぶ腰。
He's under the ropes.
危険なんでしょうね。
なんとか張ってロープ行きましたけども、まだ腰を押さえてますね。
Dan and Yoshihiko versus Kenny and Kota. Oh, no, it wasn't. No. That match didn't happen. But I would love to see that. All right, now we're going to go back to the ankle. Oh, God. The crowd reacting to it. They're chanting for Yoshihiko. I love it. Everyone wanting him to pull through.
あんまり股先系の技ちょっと倫理上出してほしくないんですけどね。
Yoshihiko! Uh-oh, Indian Deathlock.
総合系の技もね封じることできますからね。
さあやっぱりいいですね。チャンピオン非常にいい攻撃がついています。これケンさんやはり前回ね、吉彦が D の時に手口に挑戦したじゃないですか。あの時は1年生
This is exactly what this is like in pro wrestling, okay? Oh no, he got under the ropes. Oh, that son of a bitch.
助けに入る人はいないわけですから。いや、それにしてもイブ選手すごい汗の量ですね。はい。
Oh no, he got under the ropes again.
これイブ選手もこれ
This is exactly what that's like, okay?
防戦が続きます吉彦チャレンジャーです。
いつひっくり返ってもおかしくないですよ。
Oh, he's going to go off the ropes. Oh, he's so tired he can't go. Oh, the legs gave out. He just can't go. He still can't walk. Oh, God. Is he still good to go? I don't know. He's still good to go. Still got to work on those legs. Oh, that's a good thing. Yeah, this Inferno match would be horrible with this. Oh, they're chanting for Yoshihiko.
と以上のトリプルコールと思ってますからね。
ジョイントジョイントジョイントですね。
Yoshi, go.
そう簡単にはギブアップしないんですが、
Oh, he got to the ropes.
エスケープしました。いや、吉彦はこれ計算外だったでしょう。まさかこのイブシが、チャンピオンがここまでオーソドックスなレスリング
Oh, what an asshole.
なかったんじゃないでしょうか。
Ibushi, that asshole.
そのレス
Hey!
ブルース感を思えばもっとこう立体的な攻防が繰り広げられると吉子先生は予想してたと思うんですけども。
Man, he's still twerking on those legs.
見せていくのが吉彦ですからね。
God, how much can one person take?
たとえ総合の技術に長けてる吉子選手でもね、足を攻められるとちょっときついんじゃないですか
He's
ね。
trying to get him over to the ropes. There's Dan.
吉子選手の持ち味
All right.
光を消してますね、吉がね。
Yeah, he's on the
です
ropes.
けどもね、レスラーとして光は消えてますね。
まあ本当に幸いまだ光明が見えるのが吉彦の目がね死んでないことです。
死んでないことです。
キラリキラリとね
All right.
るんですよ。
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised.
はい。
Oh, God, here we go.
やっぱり警戒してるんじゃないでしょうか。
さあブレンバスター。
Oh, he can't get him up for a suplex.
こういう時の吉子選手は理屈を超えた体重を誇る。
Oh, he still can't get him up.
それはね前に
Yoshihiko, that warrior. Uh-oh. Oh, he reversed it.
さあバックに回る。さあこれはイブシが
Oh, Yoshihiko's got him around the waist.
しかしがっちりと吉彦がバックに回っている。
さあなんとかイブシ選手グリップ外したいところですね。
Oh. Oh, no. Oh. He's got him around the waist.
これね地獄バックドロップがありますからね。
これイブシ選手警戒しますよね。
さあ意地でも投げたい吉彦。
Oh, belly to back. Yeah. Yeah, Yoshihiko.
チャンピオン。
Put him in the belly to back. Uh-oh. Getting the crowd into it. Oh.
さあ吉彦が
Oh, he's hulking up. Yeah. Roar.
T シャツを破いた。
Trying to take off his
という
shirt.
ことはこれ吉彦アップですね。
吉子アップです。
Here we go.
さあ来るか。
Here comes Yoshihiko.
二次元殺法。さあ
Oh, double cartwheel. Oh, moonsault. Oh.
体重が増えたにもかかわらず跳躍力。
スピードは全然衰えてないですね。はい。本当にありますからね。
これはちゃんと絞った大ダメージ。
Oh, oh, he's got him got Ibushi by the hair, putting him back in the ring.
苦い思い出がありますけどもね。リング内入って
まあしかし
I could not do a Wii that long.
はい。
Uh-oh.
すぐに攻め手に移れないのが致しくしょう。
Oh, oh, he's going round and round. Oh, head scissors. Oh, he's on the cover. Two. Oh.
イブシ選手が入る前に立ち上がろうとしたところを吉子選手がそれを無理やり押し返して
Oh, we need more pandemics so we can get more of this. Oh, he's got headlock. Oh, oh, he's slapping him.
張り手です。
Oh, oh, going for the destroyer.
体勢か。
Going for the destroyer. No, uh-oh. What's he doing?
さあ上がるか上がるか。
Watch out, watch out. Watch this, watch this. Oh, pile driver. Oh, he's going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh.
イブシ選手が腰を落としたにもかかわらずロックしました。
Oh, thank you, Ashley. Yes, we need more stupid DDT stuff. I will show DDT stuff on here.
出てますね。
Oh, pile driver. Banned on so many
落と
continents.
し方。
Oh,
ハーレーレース式でしたね。
how is Ibushi still able to get up after that?
ちょっと首ダメージを。
Oh, got him by the hair.
ああ吉彦。
Oh, put him in the turnbuckle.
髪の毛を気にする今素振りを。
Uh-oh. Looks like we're going for a tornado DDT. Here he goes. Whoa, rotations. Little. He going for the cover. 1, 2. God, he must have gotten like 5 rotations on that DDT.
さあ吉彦。
This is wrestling.
くるくると。
Fight forever.
立ち上がって。
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
コーナーに吉彦がしかし
Oh! They were trying to set him up in the
コ
corner.
ーナーはいぶしの制空圏内
Oh. He's trying to kick him in. Oh, he got the leg up.
まだ吉彦はします
Oh, he got the leg up again.
7番と
What is it?
この隙に
Whoop. Oh!
切り返して
Reversed it. Figure four. Ibushi going for the figure four.
右アゴー足の時間だ
前半の足殺しが効いてますね。
効いてますね
Yoshihiko, do you tap? Don't tap.
状態で耐えてますよ
For the love of anything that is holy, don't tap.
リバースしようとしてるんでしょうね。
ほらほらほら痛みに耐えてます
Oh, he's getting to the
今
ropes.
譲る状態
Oh, he brought him back to the center.
はいさらに絞っていく
Oh, it's cinched in. Oh, by God, Maggle.
テレビが効いてますね。
Oh, Maggle, he's got it cinched in.
声を出せないのか声を出さないのかどちらなのか。
いやでもケンさんまだ目は光ってます
目
からね
は光ってますからね。
Oh, he's going to reverse it.
目の光を
He's going to reverse it.
さあリバースしていく
Oh, here he goes.
これがひっくり返れば激痛に身を委ねるのは
Come on, reverse it, Yoshi.
コータの方
There, he reverses it. Oh, the pain.
さあこれは苦しいイブシコータ
Oh, but he brings it back. Nope, now we're at the ropes. Oh,
て
a rope break.
ロープに手が届きました
Oh, this match is awesome.
ここは見応えがありましたね。
いやでもねチャンピオンイブシコータもこういうねクラシカルでトラディショナルなね、
はい
レスリングを駆使してね、
はい
タイトルマッチを戦うのは初めてですからね
ですよね。本当ね現代プロレスの象徴のような指
Go off the ropes.
こういう古めかしいね、そうやってるわけですよね。
Oh,
今度はロープ
he won't
ワン
go.
マンスローを拒否して
Oh, Yoshi's not going off the ropes.
2位を打ち込んでいくそして
Oh, German
すご
suplex.
い速いジャーマン
Oh, he broke, kicked out.
よく返しました。
でも吉彦今のジャーマンでだいぶ首が詰まりましたね
Jamel, shut up, Saxton.
これはちょっとどれほどのダメージなのか。
はい
はい。
Oh, will you stop?
受け身はバンプはちゃんと取れたんで、
はい
致命傷にはならないと思うんですけど、
Ugh.
ただやはり先ほどから言
gosh.
ってる通り吉彦選手もスタミナがね、だんだん失われてきてるんで、
そうですね
はい。
Will you check him?
レフリーに
Dakota, check him. He can still go.
首をいってるんじゃないかと、
はい。
さあストンピングを仕込んでいく全く反応がない吉彦エルボー
Oh, forearm.
一発でダウンですね
Oh,
いつもだったらね、ああやって踏ん張ってやり合う吉彦選手が一発で倒れましたね。
しかも今の
He
危ない
still go.
方ですねさあこれは
right. This doll has more personality than many performers you see right now.
はいダウンカウントを取るのも必要かもしれませんならば
All right, front slam.
勝負に行きますよ。
イブシが
All right, he's going to climb the top rope. Oh, look at him getting in.
さあここでベルトハンター
Oh,
まあ確かにねベルト独占するためにはねベルトハンター一丸となってますけど
oh no.
なんだ
Oh
こ
no.
の体勢を
Oh, the top rope. Oh, almost got the reverse Rana.
しました
いやーよく着地しましたね。はい。
なだらしいバースフランケンを着地しましたイブシコータ
原島戦以来ですね。
はい
はい。
Oh, German suplex.
ジャーマンに行くがこれを踏ん張る吉彦後頭部いやバックボーンに T ボーンにエルボーを打ち込んでさあ
And a kick out.
これ前回の金メダルの話でしたね
Oh, it was so stupid.
前回は食らっていた分吉彦選手
Jumps with Yoshihiko to the second rope to do a backflipping German suplex. God, stupid. Oh,
おそれ
oh, crucifix bomb. Yoshi's got it. Oh,
惜しい
2.95 ぐらいまで行きました。いやー今イビ選手攻め込んでたんですけどもね。
has the Gestapo kicked in, guys? I don't think so. Uh-oh, double count out.
さあど ちらが自力で這い上がれるか。
This was way before, yeah, Lewis, this was way before Ibushi even tried out for the WWE. This was a good, gosh, 10 years ago. Okay,
さあセブンまで行きましたよ。
almost 10 years ago.
さあお今度は膝をついてのもう完成を突き当てながらも、
はい。気持ちだけ
Oh!
やり合ってますね。
Hey! 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 Here we go! Oh! Oh! Look at him fighting back and forth. Man, this is New Japan.
返していきますね。
これいいですよね。うわレスラーの意地ですね。
Oh, no!
イブシの手が出なかった。さあイブシがこれはエクスプロイダーの体勢。
Oh, T-bone. Oh!
耐える吉彦。
Oh!
うまいな。
Oh, Spanish fly!
なんと
Oh, kick out.
ベルトハンターアタック介入です。ちょっとでもその前の
They're distracting the ref. Here we go. Oh, no, the pile driver in the shorts.
いけません。見応えのあるタイトルマッチにベルトハンターアタックが介入。返した。
いやー、イブシ選手ね、本当初公開の技を見せてもそれでもまだ吉彦を倒すことができない。
いやでもね、ケイさんこれはいけませんよ。
Uh-oh.
これ多分吉彦を求めてませんよ。
Oh, no. Is this it? Oh, God, here we go. Here it is. The ultimate finisher. Here it is.
見せてますからね。
Brace yourselves.
さあ再び吉彦。
I give to you
僕のドレアホールパイルドライバー。
Infinity Destroyer. Oh, no one can kick out from that.
信じられない。
しかも返すイブシ。
Oh, I love it.
吉彦デストロイインフィニティですね。
いやー、本当超常現象が起こってますね、陸上で。
どこにあんな力が残ってたんですか。 あれをよくでもイブシは
Watch out.
返しましたね。さあ、
お
一気に吉彦が。
Oh, twirling
こ
around.
れは輪廻転生か。
Oh. Oh, he countered it.
さあもう一度。
What's going on? Oh. Oh, power bombing face first. Oh.
リバースパワーボム。
Oh, he kicked out.
落ち着き式ですね。
Oh, Yoshiko's trunks are falling off.
選手でさえやったことがない技を。
あれ背中じゃなくて顔面でしたからね。
いやー、顔面崩壊しますよ、これ。
Uh-oh. All right, power slam. That's enough. Damn it. Uh-oh.
吉彦はなんとか立ち上がる。
Uh-oh.
立ち上がる。さあ吉彦がまだ
Oh,
立ち上が
no.
ってない。
Superplex.
さあこのトップロープの攻防。さあどうなるのか。
Oh, God. Oh.
まさか。そしてイブシがフェニックススプラッシュ。
Phoenix Splash, that's got to be it. Yeah. Tenshuko Dan, his jaw dropped.
チャンピオン防衛です。
Yoshihiko,
おめえにはがっかりだよ。
you failed us.
KOD のベルト取るどころかアイアンマンまで捉えちまったじゃねえか。もうお前なんかな、要はね、ベルトがないお前なんかガラクタなんだよ。おい、こいつはもうベルトハンター追放だ。光る。
You're not worthy to be a part of Hunter x Hunter.
もうちょっと待ってください。
So now they're going to beat him up.
膝が
ビクトル
膝がもう完全に折れてる。止めて。
Danishoko Dan, teach him a lesson.
お
Oh!
イブシがたまらずタスに入りました。
Ibushi coming to the aid of Yoshihiko after his entire faction turned on him. Are you okay? Yoshihiko, get up. That's right. The beauty of sportsmanship. Respect the honors. Oh, he rolled him up. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Yoshihiko, you're champion once again. Doing the crotch chops, posing like Hogan.
取れなかったけど、
All right. That's enough of that. Yeah, good for Ibushi putting the kid over. Ashley telling me he's won that belt 13 times. Second longest champ in terms of days of combined reigns. All right. I hope that you all enjoyed our little break from the insanity that's happened throughout last week. I have a feeling we're going to be doing a lot more of this, where instead of trying to predict shows that aren't happening, trying to postulate shows that could not happen, I think instead we are going to watch more stupid stuff. Okay? I think it would be the better good for all of us. No, thank you, Xantrix. Thank you. Everyone who's stuck around to watch that, thank you so much. Ashley, we need more Yoshihiko retrospective matches. Look, I am looking for, you can find me on the Twitter, at Doug Wrestleview. I want stupid stuff. We need stupid matches. We need funny, stupid matches like the Orange Cassidy matches. Like that kind of stuff. Yoshihiko DDT matches. I think what we may watch next is Kenny Omega versus Yoshihiko. Those two faced off. Also, we could be watching Kenny Omega versus a 9-year-old girl. No, you got it. Thank you. No, thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Turfa. Thank you, everyone who showed up today for what has been a tumultuous week. I only hope that I brought a smile to your face. I try hard. Tune in tomorrow. Mike and Victoria will cover an empty arena episode of Monday Night Raw from the Performance Center. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Dodger, thanks, Doug, for finally selling me to buy a blow-up doll. No problem, man. Hey, we got to keep this economy going somehow, okay? Thank you all so much for stopping by. We'll have another stupid match to take our minds off of the insanity. Cheers to everyone. Don't do anything stupid out there, okay? Leave the stupidity to wrestling. Be nice to each other. Be kind to each other. Don't take all the shit because someone else may need that shit. Wee! Thank you all so much. Wash your damn hands. That's right, Jamel. Wash your goddamn hands. Acer, love that comedy matchup here in a day. No, thank you. Yep. Again, I keep saying it, but thank you all so much. And as always, know when you're being sold to.